Plaintiff Marcina Reynolds says the defendant is her sister, and she claims she has a drinking problem. Marcina says while drinking at a club, the defendant assaulted her, and then she followed Marcina home and continued to fight her. Marcina's suing because she loaned her car to the defendant, and she crashed into another vehicle while driving drunk. Defendant Ashley Reynolds Thomas says she and Marcina don't get along because it's Marcina's way or the highway. Ashley claims the only time she even hears from Marcina is when she needs something. And she denies owing because her friend was driving the car when the accident occurred.
Start with you.
I love my sister. She does have a problem with alcohol, though. That's the main reason that we're here. Just a little background. A couple years ago, we were at a club, a friend's birthday. My ex was there. He got into a fight. He needed help to the car. I was helping him to.
Who got into a fight?
An ex of mine.
Okay.
I was helping him to
What's
the car.
his problem?
He was drunk also.
Oh, well, he has the alcohol problem so far. I'm gonna talk about her.
And he was talking crazy to her.
Out of the blue, she, got aggressive with me, telling me to leave.
Sticking up for you.
With him, not you.
With me.
Yeah.
It was
I'm talking
with
about
me.
she has the alcohol problem. He has the alcohol problem. Am I right or wrong?
You right.
Thank
But
you.
later on that same evening, I rode in the car with them, and she carried on. We had a fight. We fell down a flight of stairs.
Why you all have a fight?
Because she wouldn't let it go.
Mad at me.
She would not let it go.
Would not let what go?
That I helped him to the car. She was still.
Because you put her in danger with him. She trying to have your back, trying to protect you from this guy.
But I needed protection from her.
When you put her in danger because of your mess, then you gonna turn on her.
Well, at the end
Am
of the
I
night,
right or wrong?
You right.
At the end of the night, I needed protection from her, Your Honor. I had to call the police. At the end of the night, I needed protection from her. I had to call the police.
It all started with you and your drinking boyfriend.
Okay, I have another example. A year ago, her and her boyfriend were drunk, as her turn-up phrase. They were turned up. They were at their home.
You were there?
No, I was called.
Well, how you know?
Hearsay.
I was called there.
Were you there?
I was not
Well,
there.
if you weren't there, you don't know. Am I right or wrong?
You right.
The police were called. I'm not sure who called the police because I wasn't there, as you stated, but the police was called. And she got a little aggressive with the police because she was turned up and couldn't turn back down, and they arrested her because the assault with the police.
Police are never wrong?
Yes, they are.
All the time.
They're wrong that time then. Am I right or wrong?
You right.
Go ahead.
Well,
She seemed all right to me. That's why I'm just challenging everything you say. She doesn't seem to be the person you're making her out.
okay. With that being said, the reason that we're here, Your Honor, is because of her drinking.
Let me hear from her. Go ahead.
Marcina is my older sister. We 11 years apart, so, we don't really get along like that because it's her way or the highway. What she say go. So if you don't do what she wants you to do, it's a problem.
That's the impression I get.
Yeah. We like two ships passing in the night, She do her thing, I do mine. We meet up in the middle sometimes to get together, have a little fun.
She do the same thing you do.
Yep.
Drink, smoke weed, all the rest.
Partying.
Partying.
Yep. Only reason we really talk to each other is if she needs something from me or if I need something from her.
That is not true. That's
very
totally
true.
opposite. That's her MO. She needs some. That's the only time you hear from her is when she needs something. And that's another reason that we're here today.
Really?
Really.
Is she right or wrong?
Yeah, she right in a sense.
Everybody say the thing is right about you.
She right in a sense, but
Do you have an alcohol problem? No.
no, I do not.
Yes, she does.
No, I don't.
Yes, she does.
I like to turn up though. So
Turn up to the max.
On
You
the
can't turn down.
weekends?
on the weekend.
No.
That's all?
No.
That's all.
No.
On the weekend.
All
no.
right.
If every day is a weekend,
Be
then
quiet. Told you she all right with me.
Thank you.
All right. You don't drink on Sunday evenings.
On occasion.
You gotta cut that out. You gotta cut the drinking out on Sunday evening because you gotta go to work
Monday morning.
on Monday morning.
Okay.
All right, without a hangover.
Okay.
If you're gonna drink, do your thing on Friday night and Saturday night. And that's it.
Right.
All right. No
Okay.
weed or drink on Sunday through Thursday.
Right. Somebody need a weed lecture though.
I don't know who that is. I'm not sure who that person is.
What you suing her for?
I'm suing her. I let her use my vehicle to go to work and run errands for my mother only because of her alcohol problem. I didn't want her joyriding. She's supposed to park the car at my mother's house and use it accordingly. I work late Fridays, early Saturdays. So I leave my children, they help me with my children during that transition period. Friday night, I got off work. We ended up at the same gas station. I pull in, I see her, and I asked her, because she's gassing up, where are you going? She said, oh, she has my son with her. She said, I was giving our mother a break. I'm gonna take him for the night. We're just gonna go home and watch movies. I say, okay, I proceed to go home, go to sleep. I get a call at 5 in the morning. She's belligerent, she's drunk, you know, and she's like, the car has crashed, and she was talking so fast and loud I could barely understand. I jump up, I come to the location that she say that she is, she's not there. And driving around trying to find, I get a phone call from a woman who picked them up, her and the gentleman she was in the car with. And
Did they know the one?
The man who she was with, her friend knew the woman. They called.
Okay.
She called and said she was concerned because they had my 4-year-old child with them. It's cold, it's raining, it's 5 in the morning. She said they were drunk. She don't know, she didn't know me, but she thought that she should let me know what was going on so I can come get my child. So I finally find out where she is. She's standing in the metro thing. She's just standing there. She's standing there, and I come in and I say, so how long are you gonna stand here? Are you gonna contact somebody? Are you gonna do something about this? So I asked her, I didn't see the vehicle where you said it is. Where is it? So we go back to the scene of the vehicle. I have pictures of.
Can you see it, please, Doyle? You have any estimates for the repair?
Yes, this is how it looked before. This is how it looked after she finished. So I go. The officer comes out, and I say I'm the owner.
What did she say she hit?
It was a vehicle. She hit a Ford Explorer. And they pushed the Ford Explorer, and the tree, I mean the pole that if you can see the pole stopped the van from going. I will remind you, my 4-year-old child is in this.
Looks like it hit either
my 4-year-old child is in this
or
vehicle.
A tree. Go ahead.
So I let them know that it's my vehicle. And another, she was supposed to pay the $70 a month for the insurance. She paid me one time. She paid me 1 month, $170. So it was 1 month that wasn't paid. So when the gentleman who was the vehicle who she hit, when he tried to collect on the damages for his vehicle, it was brought to our attention that the insurance wasn't paid.
So you have to pay for his too. Let me see your estimate.
This is for the van being impounded. This is his estimate. This is the police report.
First of all, was it 5 a.m.?
Yes.
What you doing at 5 a.m. with her child in the car?
I was out. I just got off work. It was a
Turning up at 5 a.m.?
Yes, I just got off work and I was having a drink with a friend. We was riding around drinking, and yes, I did have her son. It was a bad judgment call on my part, but I wasn't the one that was driving the vehicle. It was my friend that was driving the vehicle.
Did you approve of her friend
No,
driving?
I did not. I do not like it.
That she did not.
You were also drinking in the car?
Yes, I was.
And that's your only defense, is that you weren't driving, your friend was?
Yes.
Yeah, and she entrusted the car to you, and you allowed him to drive without her permission. So you are liable. And I'm just so disappointed in you, ma'am. So reckless with her child in the car.
My 4-year-old
child. All jokes aside, I don't know if you have a drinking problem or not, but that was horrible what you did, and could have cost her 4-year-old that child's life. Could have killed that child or somebody else. No one was arrested.
Well, because of the previous incident I told you about with her getting aggressive with the police officer, when her name was ran, she was taken into custody.
But I'm talking about him. He
was
driving.
not there.
He fled
was
the
gone.
scene.
They haven't found him yet?
No, they have not. They have not.
Drunk driving, that much damage, 5 in the morning. They don't know where he lives, the police? Do you all know where
I don't know where he is.
If he's living that dangerously.
I gave her his address and everything.
Pardon?
I gave her his address.
Maybe you need to turn it in to the police. They know?
It's an abandoned house. It's not a residence.
All right, the reason I'm saying that, I'm not wishing anyone to go to jail, but he needs to be disciplined in some way by the court that will discourage him from drunk driving. And that second time, if he hadn't already been convicted of one, that second time, if it ever occurs, he certainly should go to jail. You know, I might, as the judge, if I presided over his case and no one was hurt, and it was his first DUI, I might give him probation and suspend his license for 6 months or something of that nature. But that second time, he'd go to jail. So they need to find him before he kills someone, because if a person gets away with this, they're going to keep doing the same thing. All right, good luck to you. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
You know I still love you, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm always gonna be there for you, but you got a problem.
How do I got a problem? I'm the one that was driving, though.
That's the problem. You don't know this is the problem.
She got it. I ain't got nothing else to say.